Yeah.
Cool. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are gonna, the Crit Takers gonna jump right back into the wonderful story. The party just left Cloverdrift, heading back to Cape Sin. Finally, after a good month or so away now. From there, heading back there, gonna settle up and sort everything out again.
Strings only with these freaks for a month.
Probably not even that actually.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Probably not even that actually.
No snuggles for you tonight.
I made a catnip necklace, which we still need to test. There is catnip in it.
You're all kind of drinking, so the kind of effects didn't get to them during that point. And they haven't yet this morning, as you kind of guys in a rush. Make sure all your packed belongings and everything that you're going to need. Go through the teleportation circle, and you arrive at what would be a familiar place.
Oh, before we go, there'll be a package arriving for me at the Llewellyn Estates in Cape Sin at some point.
Okay.
So you just go back.
What is it?
No, I don't.
What's
Up for now.
in this package?
Codes?
Oh, okay. For you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Have you seen my codes at the moment?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
I mean, there was the swamp, and there was the thing in the caverns which nearly ate me, and there were the vampires and all the fighting, and then there was other things, and
That's fine. That's
there's
fine.
only so much needle and thread can do to repair these things, you know?
That's okay. Have we actually gone through the teleportation circle?
Not yet. So it's just like.
Hey,
Cat
Pippin!
Yeah, 'cause I put a load of catnip around the seat.
Oh.
Belle just hands a letter to one of the Archmages watching.
Yep.
And passes it to Ethel. Like, give this to my brother. The youngest one.
No worries.
And Springhand's not letter over saying, if the captain turns up, give me this.
No worries. And he's like going to letters like, have fun.
Thank you.
The teleportation circle is activated. You all step through one at a time. Get all kind of the familiar kind of white light that comes with teleporting to clearing up to a place that the four of you don't overly whatsoever recognize, but Lisa though you do, as you realize that the only kind of logical place they were going to teleport you was Llewellyn Manor in Cape Sin, which does have its own teleportation.
We just scared the shit out of
We've never been. You
No,
have
no.
locally.
I mean, there are guards kept there, but they would have been informed of your arrival, kind of
I think
thing.
there's a chance I knocked it over a time or two, but probably not.
As you guys kind of turn up, coming in, and it's like, yeah, it's not too dissimilar to how the castle was. So some of you, so for the four of you, you think like, wait, are we just what?
I don't think that worked, babe. Wearing like a standard wing or some shit.
No, it worked. I don't live here really, do I? No, just the dust.
Yeah, that's why I said abandoned wing.
Yeah, we're back
Daddy,
in Jason. Come on.
You're right, that's right.
Belle just leads him out of the
I'm
house.
just gonna hand you like a clean pair of my knickers and like, here, babes.
Come on, guys, let's go this way.
You
Belle
guys
leads him
kind of
out
go
the
through, come out, and
Mostly clean.
as you guys kind
You only bought them twice.
as you guys come out and open the door, you all five of you recognize the city of Cape Sin itself. The central tower that sprays up into the middle, leading up to several different libraries and things of that usual. The 200-foot walls surrounding the majority of the city, except for the west side, which is the docks, converted since
Where all the
the
good stuff
cataclysm and things like that. You can see like a few ships kind of harboring in, and
Is our brothel built yet?
now you do notice actually new building upon that side.
I've been
Here's
making
my
it on The
garden
Sims. I already know
No,
what
yeah,
it
you
looks
are.
like.
God damn it!
But Llewellyn Manor is actually quite close to where the tower is. So it's quite close to the middle of the city, and
That's
that's
miles
like,
away, yeah, outside.
Sure.
Not miles away, but it's a good half-hour walk or so to get there.
So when we step outside, I'm gonna take a big lungful of hair, like, oh, this smells like home. Right. I'm gonna go find my goat. See you, bitches! And I'm running straight to Narrow's Tavern.
Yep, you can head back to the Dragon's Demon. Kind of burst.
Go to them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yep.
Wanna come in, my goat?
Fine.
Oh, it's Talisman still
Finish
here.
the sword.
Yeah, we'll be
Taliesin
Ambrose.
and Ambrose is
I'm
coming
gonna
with you
go like,
guys.
Talisman, we're gonna go meet your sister.
Right. What were you doing, Heimdall?
I'm going to the forge to finish the fucking sword.
That makes sense actually.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah. Just bring come with me.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta go.
Yep.
I gotta go. Yeah.
So yeah, you managed to find, you're gonna manage to find the forge kind of near where the town center area is actually. You kind of make a cheeky cut through like the military compound area. A few disgruntled things, but a recognition as you Lord Heimdall, Iron Shield, is also not only one of the Dwarven Lords, but you are a savior of the city
Alright, mate.
as well. And
Alright, mate.
you still hear like some grumbles. The dwarves all that, oh no, kind of thing as you're walking past.
Alright, mate.
You kind of go through and Spring, you're just like, what?
They know him.
We should
You
probably
kind
tell
of you
Banjo
head out
we
to
got
the
new
forge.
one.
You kind of meet with the
Also tell
half-orc
about it.
Horan.
Boron.
Yep. Oh, you're. I recognize you.
Yeah, you shoot
Yes,
it, mate.
yeah.
I'm Lord I'm Dalai.
I mean, I just recognize you from seeing around, kind of wandering around this area, kind of thing quite often. I haven't seen you for a while. How you been?
Well, a bit homesick, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Anything we can help you with today, bud?
Right. I need the sword finished.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice metal. Where'd you find this? That's a nice craftsmanship as well. It kind of takes it on the cloth and off the rest of it. And oh wow, nicely done. Did you do this?
Well, I can't be big head all the time, but yes, I did make it.
Alright, well, it looks like you need finishing the handle and just a pommel on the end of it. We got plenty of those. Come with me to the shop.
Right. You want to have a look around, Spring, or you want to come with to see a master in action?
Master Beta.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll watch.
Okay.
You like to watch?
And it takes you and he shows you like an array of like different handles, and it calls you with the kind of the blackened kind of color of this metal. As you can see, he kind of points out more maybe like a white handle and pommel that could complement it nicely, or like some more black ones to go with the full black theme kind of thing. He points out like different ones, and he explains more about how swords are more defined for the looks on like the handle and the handguard rather than the actual blade itself. And he actually kind of talks about how he's like talks to people. He's like, oh, I want all this on the blade. And he's like, becomes impractical at that point, kind of thing.
Think about the scabbard, yes. Don't listen to him about the white. You want the black to go against the red and bronze, trust me.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes.
He kind of knows what he's doing, though, Spring.
Does he?
Well, he's a blacksmith.
He's a blacksmith, yes, but is he as fabulous as me?
Do you want to ask him?
You can if you want.
I meant you. Do you want to ask him?
No, I know the answer to that question already.
Alright, well, I like to go black with on the handle.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And it's your sword after all, so he kind of gets out one of the nice kind of well-designed kind of spiral look-like handles, and he has like these different pommels. You kind of get like standard longsword pommels with like rounded ends, or you get like flat pommels as well.
Which one?
Oh!
Because you're obviously the master of.
I'd say this one.
So the flat one.
Yes.
Alright. Right. Flat pommel then.
Yep. So it gives you and kind of shows you the kind of tools that I use, obviously to make the screw point to help kind of fix everything up together. And he only charge you about like 10 gold for the whole process of using it, because I mean you did most of the work yourself, so it's just charging for material.
That's fine.
Base material costs. Yep. Now you have a, I think what was it? It was Animite Wax great sword.
Is that in?
I'm not sure if it will be in there. It could be something you can quite easily create. So.
Yeah, I can use. So I need pen and paper. So I'll write this down.
Wow, what an arsehole. You were giving him and doing him a favour and he was like, stop looking up.
So it's black.
It was a black Adamite.
Yeah, you
great
spell
sword.
Adamite.
Google it.
Adam and the ants.
Adam and the ants.
Yeah.
Great sword.
I'm sure
Really wanna make
Google
this
will
great.
autocorrect it for you.
Probably will.
Adam and the ants.
Right.
Prince Charming on repeat.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about that when you were doing the whole Highland thing. Stand and deliver.
Right, thinking about
I fucking
search.
want to
No worries, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Right, Spring, let's go.
You're done. Oh, that's so
You guys head off to
Make
town.
sure you want anything in the shop. If there's anything you want.
I have 5 daggers, a hand crossbow, and 2 rapiers, and a scimitar in my pack. I think I'm good.
Okay, alright, let's go.
Yep, you guys kind of head off. As you kind of know, you kind of walk past, and you do notice Malorn's Magnificent Market. They kind of give a slight kind of, and the bright purple colors do kind of.
Wait.
I've been looking forward to this.
I won't
What is this?
No, you guys aren't there.
No.
It's just them.
What is this?
You guys are on the tavern.
No, what is it?
It's a sword. Let's just go
It's
back.
a stop. What is it? It looks like it sells everything.
It's the place where
And
Come
you
sniff and talk
simply
first.
see the name Malorn, and you start. Wait, I recognize that name.
Hang on, haven't you lot spoken about Malone before?
Yeah, well, let's not talk about it, right? Let's just
Why?
go.
Were you there in our dream?
Yeah.
Where you turned into a dragon, and the guy there was called Malorn, and he was the son of Andre and an owner of a shop back in Capeston.
Come on.
You know him.
Come on.
Fine.
Come on.
I don't think like the guy, but let's go.
Oh, there's so many people you don't like. You need to like them.
No, he's just full of himself, you know.
Somebody come and get me. I need my fucking
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you guys get like straight to the tavern because obviously.
We need to get back to the tavern anyway.
Oh, they'll just be getting drunk. We can catch up.
Fine, let's go to the fucking shop.
You walk into the shop, so you kind of things. There's a fair few like other adventurer types, kind of people that are all just starting off getting like some magical items, and you're noticing like the equipment of just like different magical items, like different like crystals and orbs and staffs, weapons,
shiny.
armors, freaking different like scrolls and wands, things like that. And then like there's a little bronze, there's like a youngish kind of like just come out of his teens kind of bronze dragon in one corner with like several candles all set up and different like names in front of them and things like that.
Spring is immediately shoving his hands deep in his pockets. Otherwise, there's going to be some sleight of hand checks happening.
Yeah.
It's probably a really fucking bad idea.
Come out. There's two like elderly kind of elven women kind of singing to some people, and you kind of notice very familiar kind of high elven face kind of standing there, purple. No, not necessarily purple. More kind of dark green, blue highlighted kind of robes and everything. He looks up. And go, wait a minute. I
know you.
Oh god, the dream.
Yeah, the dream.
Yeah, Spring and. You know, looks down at you, and does like, wait, do you have the dream too?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need you to.
Good, I want to make sure this next action is justified. He waves his hand, and you're blown out of the shop, Heimdall. Full front, landing on your backs, sword in hand. And the door just slams shut.
I
Don't
go.
like being insulted.
I go to the door and try to open it.
You open it? Okay, you open the door.
Stand my ground.
Yeah, but you open the door. Yeah, fine. Okay.
And I try to walk in slowly.
There seems to be like a wind barrier you stop you and you're trying to walk in.
Could you stop being a twat for 1 minute, mate?
Oh, don't make it
One
worse.
thing first, Sir Heimdall.
Lord Heimdall, thank you very much.
Lord Heimdall,
Good.
one thing first.
What?
An apology needs to be made.
Oh.
Please.
You might as well just go back to the tavern now.
For what?
For insulting me the way you did back in whatever that bleeding place was of our dreams.
That was then, this is now.
I know, but still.
No, I hold the grudge.
You realise that these
Heimdall needs to learn about
babies.
action
I don't give a fuck, please.
consequence.
Right, Spring.
Oh, you're friends with that Lisabel
Yes.
lady, yep. I mean, I don't have it ready right now. It's somewhere up in the back area, but I have her staff that she gave me a while back, all set up and ready for her. She just needs to come and pick it up.
I can take it to her, unless you really want to give it to yourself.
It's easier. I mean, you gotta look around, and the shop's kind of full. I kind of can't leave the shop at a minute. Not that I don't trust my three wonderful assistants here. Just it's easier when I'm here.
Why can't you give him the staff?
I'm an entirely trustworthy tabaxi.
Just because I'd like to give it to her personally, because I have a lot to explain about it. That's
Oh, see what I
just
mean?
very
He's an
over the
asshole.
head.
No. If this is a major stuff, there could be things that we could not be able to explain properly, because see, I'm not brilliant at that kind of thing. It confuses me, you know.
Right, you want an apology? Here's my apology. And I go back to the tavern.
Oh, never going in there again.
God.
Agnes, Serena, remember that dwarf's face.
Like
Farland.
grey tufts of fur.
Well, he ain't gonna be.
Spring's developing his first grey fur. Heimdall is stressing him out.
I'm starting to
understand.
Just on the whiskers.
Oh, I just say it's odd to see tabaxis in this area, my friend. I mean,
know, since I
I mean,
left.
you do look familiar even before that. Dream, have you been kind of graveled here a few times? I mean,
I've been through Capeston a couple of times.
must have been. I mean, I don't have the greatest memory faces.
Do you remember Heimdall's Happy Hermits? Not Heimdall, sorry, Hermits, Happy Hermits. I've got them on my mind now.
Yeah, it does actually ring a bell. I think I got some oil supplies or something for enchantment off that place. Or
Group of traveling players, magicians, acrobats.
yeah, I think one of them sold me some oils. Very weird.
Maybe, yes. Possibly, yes. We did have a bit of a, yeah. Yeah.
Told me they were for enchanting, and I didn't realize the kind of enchantment he meant.
I can well imagine, because everyone was probably saying that, yes.
Shay, I didn't, well...
You don't remember particularly dashing acrobat and sword tricks, do you?
It's been a long time. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of wine since then.
God, I need to work on my repertoire.
Oh no, don't worry, it's just once I start drinking wine, I tend to forget certain things rather quickly. Especially if I'm drinking wine during said event.
Okay.
Which I probably was missing me after all.
Well, yes. It's a show, you're meant to drink during it.
Exactly. I mean, I don't remember much of it, but I just remember being immensely wowed and amazed by the whole lot.
Good! That's good. You seem to sell, like, everything.
Well, magic-based kind of things. I create some magic items, I help enchant items as well. Farland there, my little apprentice. My Farland there, the dragonborn there, he's kind of an apprentice of mine. He's working on enchantment. And he enchants candles, actually. I think some of your friends bought some. Really quite useful and nick of a pinch as well.
They've been very useful to us on the channel.
Yeah, he's working on some special ones at the minute to create different wall effects.
I think one of them saved my life, actually.
Yeah, I think that'd be his healing candle.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any more of those? How much are they?
Oh, I think he was running them at some like 400 gold a candle. Gets like 3 charges out of it at least.
Okay. I can actually afford that. But there is something. My good friend the captain, he lent me a book a little while ago.
Alright.
And there's something in there that I found very interesting. You know, you go adventuring, get in fights, you need armor, it's so clunky. Underneath this, I have this studded leather thing. It's so. I read about these braces, which give you more protection than just a bracelet would.
Yes, those braces. I mean, you get if you buy a set of braces, I can enchant them with an advantage to help just give you general protection, and especially against like missile things as well. I can make them enchanted to guide the missiles directly to the braces so they don't hit you personally.
As well as just like generally protecting me against being stabbed, hit, punched. I've had some nasty bitten, eaten.
Ooh, that doesn't sound very nice.
I've had a rough week.
Ooh, sounds like it. Well, yeah, I can quite easily do that. I can easily make them so you feel a lot more protected and add that protection to you quite easily.
How much would that be?
Well, I think most of my standard enchantments start at 50 gold a piece. Armor-based enchantments kind of vary up a little bit depending on how much extra protection the client would prefer. To enchantable like arrow snatching abilities and things like that would be an extra cost. All in all, that kind of stuff, you're probably looking close to just over 100 gold pieces, probably, just for the basic.
Okay, so if I wanted to feel maybe more protected than I am with this stupid studded leather and the arrow enchantment?
I'll probably 75 gold pieces for that then.
How much?
75.
That's barely more than the armor would be in some places. I'm not arguing, I'm just astounded. Okay,
When I first opened a few months ago, my prices were a little bit through the roof, I admit. Learned a little bit more about the economy and kind of how everything was going, but I've had to realize that not all adventurer types kind of find a chest full of gold. And
gold is boring.
So I've lowered down a lot of my prices down a fair bit just to make it so that adventurers feel safe. That's all I want to do. Make sure that they're well equipped and ready for the world.
Community service.
Yeah, well, unfortunately my father doesn't think so. He'd rather me join his little stupid army.
Okay, no. So...
You don't want his father. He's the kind of our patron.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
That's not known. So, if I could take a candle and could you make those braces for me?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would need the braces themselves. I can't make the bracers.
Oh, okay. So I have to go and buy some braces.
Yeah, I mean, they're easy. The forge across the road has one, and no, it'll just be the forge now because the guy next door only does deals with weapons kind of thing.
Okay. So the candle and the braces would be
About 475 gold.
let's call it 500. Let's not fiddle around with bits.
Oh, fair enough. It's your gold at the end of the day.
And I'm astounded. So I want to make certain. And yes, thank you. I will go and acquire some braces. Thank you.
That's no problem, sir.
I'm Spring Wind. Sorry, excited. Forgot to introduce myself. You already know that.
I think we introduced each other back in the thing. Malor and
very
Chillwind.
confusing. I'm not finding really, actually.
Yeah, not some. Don't even know how I ended up there.
No. Did it have something to do with flakes mushrooms? I can't remember.
Oh, I think he dropped one of them here when he was here last, and that might have been it.
Is that what the stain on the floor is?
No, that was someone trying to rob me.
Oh!
Let's just say the ashes weren't easy to clear up.
Mm-hmm. This is why I've been keeping my hands in my pockets. I'll be back with the braces.
Cool. Also, you let your friends know that I've got her staff ready.
Absolutely, yes. On the road.
Yep, over there, check to the half-orc Borid. And again, braces aren't not kind of too much expensive. You're looking probably 10 gold at the most.
No,
Not
thank
just
you.
braces.
You're after fancy fuckers.
Patterned silver inlaid.
Oh, I just realised I've actually got to pay to get to that now.
Yep, yeah, that'll probably run you close up, more probably to 30 40 gold pieces.
Back over, hand them off,
Yep.
get back to the party so that I stop hogging.
I mean, just unfortunately, it'll probably take about 2 days at most to kind of get the braces enchanted fully.
Cool. Sorted. Spring is a very happy cat and heads back to the inn.
Yeah, so you have to kind of
After asking directions. 'cause
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah,
what the fuck
you've
it is.
indicated a few times, and you've heard like different taverns,
Yeah.
and you've just heard by just random moments of when they've talked about like the Dragon's Demon Tavern, but you kind of realize you have no fucking idea where it is.
It popped up from where I was.
Yep, that's the last thing probably you would remember is the Demon Tavern, the Dragon's Demon Tavern was in the middle of the Goblin Country, which lies between Capes and Fordrin,
Right.
on opposite ends. It was there as a halfway point for adventurers going through there at a time when the Goblin people were actually accepted in society before their now dead tyrannical ruler declared war on behalf of his race and the Orcish race.
Dick.
Yeah, basically very Trump-like.
Right.
I made him exactly.
Right. Hello.
Is that why
Oh,
you
you've
have
already
a
got
funny
it.
hat?
Yeah, well, you got
That was
because,
one reason I made a funny hat.
Abandon me.
Yep.
now you know how I felt when you fucked up your...
So asking around, you eventually kind of get, they all kind of point you down to the way, and you kind of find it, like a very, very basic kind of tavern building, and then just behind it, just a massive building. You get this smell, the standard brewery smell of it, a mixture of ale and mead brewing.
Cool.
Through it. You kind of, eventually kind of the voices of your comrades kind of are heard through. So what are you guys doing? So we'll start with the three of you.
Yeah.
As they're off, so you guys
Yeah.
get back into the tavern. You burst open Denny to wide. Where's my coat?
Mama's home!
Yeah, and you look up, the tavern's kind of empty at the minute. It's still kind of early. Yeah, it's still early morning. There, and then as you kind of burst in, Rain, the pale tiefling is in her usual spot, looking up. Kind of eyes kind of go wide a little bit and smile as you kind of burst through. Now Alvarad's just kind of there cleaning kind of mugs and glasses.
Prepare.
And so I was like,
All hands on deck.
Hey, Nalaraz! Fantastic to see you. We just got in. Where's your
Mimosas
name?
now.
she's still in the stable.
Have you? I'm going to the stable.
Mhm.
Belden walks through the door and is like, hey guys,
You guys have been gone for what, a good few weeks or so.
it's been a long
Story.
story.
We need.
I feel like we both got stories to tell each other. Then.
Oh.
Oh, you think Capeson went just completely dark while you guys
I
were
don't
gone?
think
Well,
that's how it worked, yeah.
I know we left in the middle of a battle, so I'm glad to see this is still standing.
Yeah,
Good
well,
one. Good one.
you ain't gonna have as high-level sorcerers like me and Rain here and not have, and let the city be taken over.
Very true.
And Vandrum did actually, for years beforehand, he actually showed us on the battlefield.
Shit.
He is an accomplished warrior and
I
does
know,
know
but
about
he
magic.
every time we've seen him, he's always been stuck in his office.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the paperwork does pile up quite a bit for him.
I didn't think he actually owned a sword of this ring.
I'm just remembering the time that Pam was trying to seduce me.
Well, he showed up on the battlefield. Apparently, he kind of was tired of pushing papers and telling other people what to do. He wanted to go out and do it himself.
About fucking time.
So, he did it, and, well, let's just say we haven't had an attack from the orcs for a good couple of weeks now, at least.
Good.
So,
So, chance to rebuild and again and sort of.
I'll try and rebuild. And that's the thing, I found your little blueprints on that napkin. Embellished it a little bit because, well, let's just say that was rough as fuck.
It was just the first idea.
Yeah. So yeah, your brothel was all set up. down by the coast. You got the keys for you when you're ready. I'll wait till the rest of your the other two members arrive.
Well, to be fair, it's just probably me telling moving in.
I mean, you guys are still gonna have your business thing. I mean, the way you were talking about it was just gonna be a business thing, not where you're gonna move into. As much as Brandon probably wouldn't be happy, but to be fair, he does need someone to get a stick up his ass to loosen himself up a bit.
I can get the stick.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be his best friend.
No, I can stick for you.
Okay. Alright, Flake.
Top of the morning to you.
You never cease to amaze me sometimes, Flake. Good.
And he hasn't even seen your penis.
Yeah, I've been dabbling.
Yeah, there's definitely something. I mean, there's always been that druid side. Yeah, that was obvious, but
I've been reading these pamphlets. It's fascinating.
you found a god, haven't you?
I'm working on it.
Hey, no shame.
To be honest, I think they found me.
Hey, no shame. I mean, I found Bahamut years ago, so.
Yeah, he won.
I'm just some other sorcerers, not meant to. Ugh. So you go and get Grendel kind of hug her. She's on top of like Grendel, and she's like, oh, hello.
Grandma, I missed you so much. Look, I've got you a new brother. His name's Tyler. So how have you been? And every time I try to check on you, you've not let me see you.
I don't know what's going on.
I've been trying to keep an eye on you. I missed you so much.
I
I don't want to go away again. I'm just going to like scratch behind your ears. Like, anyway, this is Tyler. So he's your new brother.
He kind of gets off, and they kind of sniff at each other. A little bit wary at first, but you know, it's probably something they'll get over.
You're a boo.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of thing. So
You're
after about about 45 minutes actually, you two are sitting there. How long are you going to be hugging Grendel?
I'm just going to spend time with Grendel. I'm going to tell Grendel all about our adventures and how I should be. So I'm going to spend a good long time.
So we'll say about an hour and a half then. So at that kind of time, Heimdall kind of does return. Kind of
Burst in.
Yeah, kind of bursts in. Mixture of kind of a good mood because he's got his sword finished, and an annoyed mood because, well, he doesn't like Malorn.
I burst in and start swearing, fucking Malorn, fucking
Oh
elf.
God, what did you do this time?
I didn't do fuck all, it was that twat.
Okay, well what did he do then?
He blew me out of the fucking,
And what did you do to provoke that?
I didn't do fuck all. Apparently he
Wait,
wanted an
wait.
apology or something, it's like,
Wait, is this going back to that weird fucking dream you
that's
all
what he was
had?
talking about, I didn't know what the fuck he was on about, so.
Didn't you have that dream too?
Yeah.
So something clearly happened in that dream and they wanted an apology.
Yeah, but the dream, it was a dream and this is
still-
real life.
It's still real life. You were all taken from your sleep. The only people that weren't were me and people in Gibson.
Yeah, but he demanded an apology, I was
You
like.
should have just apologized.
Why?
Because you'll never be able to step foot in that shop again.
Oh,
You'll never get anything
boo-hoo.
enchanted.
Oh, boo-hoo, I'm not gonna be in that shop anymore.
Okay, well, if you ever need something enchanted, I'm not fucking taking stuff in there for you.
I don't want anything enchanted, I'm alright. I'm a
So-
dwarf, I can make things.
Extra oomph to your armor.
I can do that myself, thank
Can you?
You technically could.
I can.
Chanting, it calls them mages, and bar like Sigyn the Old, there are no mages or sorcerers in dwarven societies.
Well, I'll go
considered
find
outlaws
Sigurd
then.
the Old and...
You can't just find him for every time you need something enchanted. The dude's gonna die one day.
So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go back there and fucking...
Just to fucking apologize.
I'm not gonna fucking bend my
I'm
knee.
so sorry, Malone. Whatever I did in the dream, I did not mean it. As simple as that. Just say, I'm sorry. Or is that not your vocabulary?
Could you come with me? I don't want to look like a twat.
You already do.
You're not even there. You're hugging your good.
Well,
I know.
at the moment, you kind of are. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. What else did you do to provoke him? Because no way he would have just blown you out the store.
He just blew me out the store. I mean,
What else did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just came in there whispering. I didn't want to go in there because I know he's a bit of a tosser. So I went in there whispering and he
Okay,
just...
so no doubt you probably got up and tried to go back in. What did you do then?
I was trying to get in
Then?
to try and talk to Spring about certain things. Apparently you got your staff waiting there for you, by the way.
Okay, great. Back to the matter at hand.
I just basically said, you want an apology, so I flipped him.
Well, then you fucking go! No wonder he's pissed off at you.
Dwarfs don't.
Do not flick somebody the finger when you're upset.
We are.
Do you want to beat him with a slipper? Because you're having like your mummy.
Get the wooden spoon.
Look, we dwarfs are proud race. You know this.
You dwarfs are a fucking stupid race at the moment. Just go back and apologize. I will come with you. If my stack's ready, I've got a reason to go.
You're not even there, you know.
This is just the rest of the people in the room.
Right.
All the patrons
Could
of
I
the
at
tavern
least
like,
leave
well,
my gear with the tavern owner? I keep forgetting your
No.
name.
Go up to your room and put it there.
Now.
Remember, you have
Right,
a room.
I'll go up to my room and put them there, and then I'll go back to the.
As you kind of come down, Danita kind of comes in back from the back of her stables, and Spring kind of joins, kind of bursts in, beaming smile across his face.
My mom's amazing. Your staff is ready. I've got some cool shit coming. It's going to be brilliant. Wine. I need wine for everyone.
Nav, get some wine.
Meet Spring Winds.
Huh? Hello. Who?
So you kind of walk in, you see two kind of main kind of figures that you see other than the rest of the Marauders and Heimdall. I do
And then you still don't.
You see a pale colored female tiefling from at the bar. She's kind of it looks like she's been nursing this mug of ale for ages, and she just kind of keeps scanning around. It's not kind of full of men, but she keeps scanning around, and every time she kind of comes up to these lot, she kind of gives them the kind of good smile and everything. And then you see a blue dragonborn. Stands fair a little bit taller as you kind of look towards his eyes. He's got a lot more years behind him than you reckon dragonborn should be living for. Gentle smile, kind of your standard very friendly tavern owner, but there's also something about him, and you kind of sense something that you don't want to piss him off.
Right.
It would not end well in the slightest.
Right. I tried with Petal and it didn't work.
Right.
Yep.
Nothing
And he's
you
just-
tried with Petal worked.
And he's there just kind of like giving these kind of different bottles of wines out with a kind of smiling face. Spring Winds, nice to meet you. The name is Nalraz. Now, my
Hello.
friends.
Hello.
And this is my wife, Rain.
Oh, hello.
She, as much as we're both sorcerers, she's a lot more of the muscle than me. I kind of have other duties that kind of take me away from the tavern.
Well, well met to the both of you.
It is nice to meet you. So you are friends with these wonderful lots.
He's a marauder now.
Oh.
Yeah, we...
So, hey, hang on a minute. So, you met him on your way back to Cloverdrift.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Heimdall, are you a marauder yet?
I'm upstairs, aren't I?
Yeah, but down.
Yeah, you're coming.
Yeah.
As you're coming back, you're kind of coming back down as Spring and Denny's coming. Hey, Heimdall, are you a marauder yet?
No, apparently not. Well, I need to talk to everyone about that actually.
Okay, well,
Well,
let's
for
get
me
this
to judge
apology.
venturing parties, to be fair, I mean, it's been.
Apparently, I'm not trusted.
To be fair, it's been
Okay.
near on 1,000 years since I've been adventuring, so what am I to know?
Spring is incredibly
Oh,
capable.
by the way, Cullen is fine. He's alive.
That's good to hear.
My dad's not.
Yeah, my dad's dead. My mom's probably on the way.
Lucius is dead?
Yeah, Lucius is dead.
Wonder how long Vander knows yet.
No, that's my next step after I'm getting Heimdall to go apologize to Mom.
Yeah, also now, I'm pregnant.
He knew that already, 'cause you got pregnant in his tavern.
Yeah, but we didn't,
It's
it
official.
wasn't a thing. It wasn't a talked about thing.
It's like,
So Daddy doesn't know that he knows.
he's kind of looking at you like, well, yeah, you were pregnant before you left.
I didn't know that.
You didn't
I thought she knew.
She's
I mean, it was obvious.
What do you mean it was obvious?
You know what she's like, yeah? Anything she doesn't want to know, she's always in denial about.
Hey, no, it
Yes.
wasn't obvious.
During this,
You
there's
didn't
two
know?
elven females kind of walk out. They seem to be sisters, one older than the other. One of them equipped with two scimitars on her right side, just as like a precautionary case, and the other one with a kind of ornate staff on her back. And they just start busking tables, and kind of just clearing things away and things like that.
Yee!
Do we know them?
Yeah. That's Ophelia and Alondra.
Oh, okay. So that's very...
Hey, Ophelia! What's with the extra weaponry? Just in case it gets attacked again?
Well, ever since we kind of came back here, it's always found useful to have a couple of scimitars on me. Never know when I have to perform that ice magic again.
Yeah, but it's usually tough underneath the bar.
And she kind of gives you a look like, yeah, I know.
Are you going to introduce me to your friends?
So, this is Ophelia. She's very nice.
Someone's ears perked up.
Yep.
And next to her is Leandra.
Well met.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm Spring Winds.
They're kind of looking up at you both, they kind of both freeze for a minute, and then their eyes go wide, and it's like, you just kind of hear,
Oh, I can hear everything you're saying, my dears, and yes, the ears are scratching.
They both like take one ear each and start scratching.
Just gently with this one, it's very recently pierced.
And they both turn, now can we keep it? And he's like,
No, we're keeping him.
He's
like, what I famously call a friggin' snout bomb. It's like,
You can talk about keeping me in your room for a night if you wish.
that's up to you. I'm not your father after all.
Now,
Oh,
as he's a
yeah.
marauder, is there a room for him?
Yep, of course, we can sort a room out for him.
oh.
You guys are on the second level, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a question. Am I a marauder now or what?
You suddenly hear wood creaking quickly and then stops upstairs.
He's
yep.
Also,
And he tosses you a key.
Thank you.
Captain might
We all
not be
have
back
friends
for a
here.
little while.
We technically
Stuff
have
happened on the ship. He needs to be there more than he needs to be here.
But we keep the loot in the spare room.
So,
Plus, it's got a burnt mattress.
keep his
which we're
room.
trying to kill.
Oh yeah.
You
Okay.
pop back every now and again, but the moment he's
So,
dealing with his crew more than pop that.
That's fair
yeah, so
enough.
we've got a room that we can keep shit in.
Whilst I was upstairs there, I actually got changed as well into my new,
Into his finery.
into my finery to
Yep.
see.
I think if Heimdall wants to become a member of the Marauders again, considering his past with us, he should complete some sort of task or challenge.
Well, the first task is go
I think that
Apologize.
apologizing to Malone would be the challenge. It's gonna
get
be
him
a
to
big
apologize to
thing
anyone
do.
is going to be tough enough. Speaking of which, Heimdall, let's go. I need to go get my staff.
Right, let's go.
Do I go and watch this happening or
Yes.
I'm going to go watch what's happening.
No, I think I'm going to stay and have some wine with these two fine ladies that they were.
No,
Right.
just get trying to describe.
At that point, I was trying to say that out loud,
Hey.
and they're both just like starting to almost puppy dog eye you
No.
as well. So
I'm
you guys
gonna
like
send you a grand.
girls.
Go get me some more of them black
We're
camels
working
out
until
here.
the evening. You know, last time what happened.
Well, I tell you what, I'll hang around. You have somewhere about I could perhaps perform for you.
He kind of points to a stage on the other side of the tavern. So it's kind of a very long, kind of wide tavern. As you come in, the bar is like takes up half one side of it, and then stairs up to just one end of the bar where Rain is mostly sat most of the time. Doors on one end coming in close to the bar side. Then opposite end of the door and the bar is like a small, not necessarily small, quite big stage area, obviously for like full bar bands and things like that as well.
Cool. Spring's just going to go and take a stall on it and just start warming up and working through some repertoire.
A few patrons in there at the minute are kind of starting to tap their toes a little bit straight
Cool.
away, enjoying the sudden music that is
Working through some drinking tunes, some like field
Our
working tunes,
nose is
anything we
taller
could
than
beat.
Hopkins.
Texas paradise.
Yeah. Seems appropriate for this group.
Yeah. Definitely our theme song.
Compton's a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to you,
Jesus, really am a sucker, man.
Yeah, you are.
Right, so we're back at Malone's.
So you guys kind of head off back towards Lawrence.
Is the progress still in place? We're not
So the three of you walk in, and Heimel's. The store's kind of emptied out a little bit since you were kind of last there.
Malone!
turns out-
Heimdall, nicely.
Oh well, if these are faces I've not seen for a good while, how are we all doing?
Hello, my lord. I
Hello.
hear my staff's ready for me.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have a word with you someday about whatever
Yeah.
that dream
You
thing
might-
was.
You might want to get yourself tested.
Oh no, I'm fine. I know I'm fine. I would know if something was wrong. Trust me.
I wasn't planning on you turning up in that place. I wasn't planning
I
on
found
anyone
one of your
turning up.
I was
mushrooms.
gonna say, you planned that.
I found one of your mushrooms here.
Oh, says it all.
Yeah,
Why did you eat it?
I didn't.
What did
It,
you do?
it eroded
Smells for-
somehow, and the fumes got to me.
Just
While I was working on. Excuse me one moment. And he kind of goes back. About a couple of moments later, he brings out your fire staff, which now seems to be glowing a kind of different kind of red. It's more vibrant, more kind of brighter red than it was before. He hands it over, and you can, as soon as you hold it, you feel the shift. And like, it literally like ignites the fire deep inside your soul, kind of thing, and you feel like.
So I ignited the fire in your soul.
Different kind of fire.
Alright, so when you gave
You've got
this
the inner fire.
so when you gave the staff to me, it was just kind of very basic on the fire thing. It would ignite itself, and you just do extra fire.
Yeah.
Today. So I thought, well, and you pretty much gave me free reign on it. So I thought, what could I do to add to it? But I realized that I have this like some precious stone that was given to me by a friend from something they found underneath the Sea of Sands near Golden. It's a precious rock around some tower ziggurat thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know quite what it was. He said there's something there. He just collected some stone from there. He said this towery looking glowing red thing. He didn't really want to go anywhere near it, so he just got the stone and got it out.
Okay, well, after you explain the staff, can you tell me where that was? Get him to tell me?
He said it was somewhere underneath the Sea of Sands, near Golden, the capital city there. He said something that felt like there's like two different kind of distinct presences there. Nothing kind of evil or anything. Actually, it felt quite calm and nice there.
I'm looking for those.
Oh, I see. Well.
That's why. When you just said it, I was like, oh, okay. I need to know that information.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. But yeah, that's there. Yeah, so I kind of incorporate some of the stone in there, and some very weird results ensued.
Okay.
So the staff no longer does any form of bludgeoning damage, it only does pure fire damage.
Okay.
To a spellcaster who may exceed in fire spells, it can add an extra bit of damage with fire spells as just a general basis thing, and he kind of gestures to kind of take the staff. It's like, he goes like, and knocks the staff on the ground. And Jesse, like, be careful, stands back, and a fire elemental emerges out, standing there.
So you have Sparky instead of Puddles.
Spyron.
You're going to need to spend a little bit of time with the staff to kind of get fully in tune with it, and it's like, this is the tricky part. He kind of reaches in and pulls the staff back out as the fire elemental disperses back into the staff.
I'd rather go resist too, because I can just go.
It's a bit stiff today.
What are you doing?
That's what he just did.
Children!
Well,
Yeah, so that's kind of managed what I got to do. So it was actually quite fun figuring all that stuff out, and whatever that stone was quite powerful with fire, to say the least.
How much extra damage does it give me?
Alright, so our character, as a basis at the minute, it gives an extra 1d6 fire damage per level of the spell. So if you say you had like Fireball, which would be cast at a minimum level 3, you would add an extra 3d6 to the damage.
So, for instance...
And then also you then cast at level 9, it's an extra 9d6.
So if I was to cast Burning Hands, it'd give a couple extra d.
Yep. Cantrips are the only thing to be iffy with. It just adds one more dice to that cantrip to it. So
The only thing I've got a cantrip is elemental thing. Oh wait, I've got a 5 out one there as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
I should call it the Harbinger.
So, for instance, level 5 it's add like what?
5d6. Yeah.
Fucking overkill, nuts.
Yeah. It can be temperamental, and it has the occasional knack of just shooting flames out randomly. So
Okay, it's fine.
you just have to be a little bit careful with that side of it all.
You singe Spring's fur, there's going to be words.
My armor has fire resistance, I'm alright. You can fist me with it.
Oh dear. Spring is possible on the deck side, should be okay.
Okay, cool.
Don't bet my mushrooms, you know what happened last time.
Are you gonna make something or do anything?
I'll make something.
Cool. Yes, I'm getting something. Whilst I'm here,
Spring
Yes.
I need to do 2 things. I need to get some more candles for the wife,
Of course.
because she
think you just made a fresh batch of them today as well.
Oh,
So.
even better, because they've helped us out so many times.
Well, he's good at what he does.
Yes, I also need some more healing candles, because I kind of went through a healing needs.
Well, your spring winds, friend of yours came and bought one earlier, so.
Okay, well that helps, but I need my stuff to replenished as well. Also, a certain dwarf would like to apologize to you.
That's when he kind of looks around you and you can now see Heindel just waiting at the door.
This is the reason why I came here.
It's like,
And I told him if he doesn't apologize, then I'm going to kick his ass.
So he just might be able to join the Marauder.
he just kind of gives a graceful nod and walks over, and just patiently, as well as he can, just kind of waits there.
It's the barrier.
The barrier's
The barrier's always gonna be
he's
there.
on the other side of the barrier at the minute.
Okay. I'm gonna walk, see if the barrier.
The barrier's still there.
I was going to kind of just...
What do you want me to do?
I would just like a simple apology for the insult. That is it.
Oh, you're so fucking annoying. I'm
Mel just kind of glares at him over Malone's shoulder. Really?
I'm sorry.
With meaning, Heindel.
I'm sorry, your lordship.
I'm not a lord.
He's not a lord, and stop being
Alright,
sarcastic.
I'm very sorry for what I've done or did, alright?
My apologies for laughing at your, well, hard-headedness, as it were.
Heindel.
Go on,
Stop
my
acting
dad,
like a rabid
try
dog.
your ass, do it. Try something. I dare ya.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Good. Right, I'm going back to the tavern. Bye, Malone.
Bye, Harvey.
And I just pause there, just like.
Walk away.
Back to the tavern.
Beautiful.
Will you be letting your shop again?
Well, I've stopped. I've undone the barrier that was stopping him from coming in. So,
Well, at least you got an apology finally.
it was more than I was expecting. So,
Oh, he will be seething the whole time. It'll be funny to watch.
yeah, I can imagine.
We get all the scrying crystal.
Oh my dear. He kind of hands over this near microscopic diamond to you. I won't need one.
Oh, right, so now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go get some candles.
Yep. So you kind of go over there, and you can just kind of see finally just kind of leaning up against one of the walls that in this little corner, just going through this like one of his mini books that he reads consistently.
Hey, handsome.
Oh, hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. Nice to see you guys again. How you been?
The voice sounds a little bit more immature than it used to.
I haven't done his voice
It's
for
not
a
wrong.
long
You
while.
sound quite so teenager. We won't like that either, Billy.
Oh man, I haven't seen you guys in ages. How you been?
I've been pretty good, been traveling around. Yeah, candle supplies to replenish though.
Awesome. What candles do you need? I've just done fresh stock of those shadow candles that you guys got.
Well,
Yeah.
how much will 1,000 gold get me for those shadow candles?
Just shadow candles?
Just shadow candles.
I reckon I probably get 4 at least. I think I assume 4 candles. Yeah. Okay.
Done, I'll take those.
Goes
Also,
4.
I need some more healing candles.
Yep. They're priced 400 gold a piece. So.
Let's do 4 of those as well. We seem to be going for them a lot.
Good neck. Well, when they are one of my popular ones, I have to make like 4 or 5 batches a day.
I think you may have to make it a little bit more for us. Special order.
Oh dear. I'm gonna tell that Lauren if I know him. I have to let the charges up
How
just
the
for
fuck
that.
have you got so much gold?
Because of that, that's the gems. It's just those.
Oh, I see.
So that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Alright, so 4, 8, 1, 6, 2, 6 altogether.
Done. Alright, I'm gonna take the 1/6 off there.
I
Thousand
did,
jewels.
yeah, I took a grand off mine.
What are you doing this to me now?
I might go to a brothel in the evenings to get my frustrations
I'll take that.
I haven't set it up yet.
That was about
There are
I'm sure
there are
there
like
is.
about
Still.
There's
handful of
loads of
other brothels.
What are you doing taking your
Dixon.
patronage anywhere else? So you pretend doesn't want to be part
It's
of the
not
Marauders.
really. Oh, God.
No loyalty.
You have to find fault with everything I
No
do.
brand loyalty.
So in this, Heimdall returns back to the tavern. And you
Fuming.
kind of get there, yeah, you're fuming, but yet the Flake's subtle kind of flute playing kind of calms you down a little bit enough so you're not in complete full
Again.
What?
Misnaming the pair of us.
spring flute playing.
I've just stolen his flute.
Name badges. Name badges. You need to get some name badges.
You get like the ones from the AA views, just hello,
Yeah.
my name is.
I think with this now, you need to sit on the opposite end of the table.
Yeah, that one's flute play.
I just go right to the bar,
Yep.
order mead.
Bottles put in front of you.
Ah, my lord.
That's my best friend's son, so please.
I don't give a rat's ass.
Oh, get him, Nelly.
You know me.
Yes, I know what dwarves are like.
I can be upset with him.
You know you like goblin jam. Have you tried dwarf jam?
I'm one who only eats goblins, not dwarves. You're not even there.
I just take my mead and sit
Well, I am there, 'cause I didn't
like
go to bed.
spring.
Brings
I
on the
stayed
stage
behind.
playing.
I
I was
didn't
on
play
the
the gold.
stage.
Oh, you went with Heimdall, did you?
Well, I'll sit
No, I
on the
didn't. I
stage.
stayed at the
No.
tavern.
He gave me the
Well,
gold
I
before I
said
left.
spring.
Alright,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Fair enough then, yeah.
after the buying carol, I'll just make our way back to the town.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
You watch the show.
Yeah, I did get to buy
I'm just
anything.
gonna like
I'm good.
bring over a couple bottles of wine, sorry, Tuesday. How's it going with those ladies?
Spring busy playing the flute.
Still?
Maybe doing a bit of wiggling as well.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit there, drink the wine, and watch the wiggle.
Gotta watch that wiggle.
They didn't know
Yep. As you two kind of return, kind of Heimdall's off in the usual corner you guys would always kind of sit in that. Now has kind of informed you guys that no one's kind of really sat there, as that's kind of branded as your own corner. No one, everyone's kind of scared like that you guys would turn back up and they'll be like, that's our corner, no.
Get out like her one.
But you
No.
perform it.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
Which gives a total of 28.
The
They free bird.
by this time it's
Fucking
approaching close to kind of that midday kind of point, not early midday, but kind of like about 11, half 11, so getting quite close to midday now. And with that, and your music just seems to start attracting people in. People are coming in, ordering drinks, and then sitting as close as they can to the like little stage you're on, and just like now are getting enraptured in the music. There you go. Yep. You guys kind of return.
Did you get that good?
Belle goes straight up to Danny and hands her candles.
It took
Got you
like 1
for
week.
her. I got for her healing candles.
Nah,
so we're all good for a little
You can't
while.
really replace it.
Yeah, true.
So as you guys kind of come in, now Raz kind of comes over, and it's kind of a biggish, old-fashioned key, kind of in front of you. That is to the new place that you all own, down by the docks now.
Oh, thank you,
So
man.
you guys go there whenever you're ready. I think I've added enough to make it worth each one of your whiles for whatever you wish to do, what I heard correctly. Plenty of bedrooms set up, garden right on the roof for a particular sort.
Well, we can hide.
And that'll be as much as Vanguard may find out and try and kill me over it. There are tunnel access
Nice.
leading right down to just next to the dock, but not enough where anyone will see us.
Lovely.
Enough. I understand the idea of covert stuff, and well, we all do have a business.
A little extra,
don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. Thank you, Naz.
Alright.
Exciting.
Are you happy?
And please,
Yeah.
in the bar I've set up for you in there, please don't forget me and my little brewery behind here for some ale and meat.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
God.
you'll be our finest supplier.
And he raises a mug that he wasn't holding earlier. It's like, good.
I don't think we'll be moving in there necessarily, though.
No,
Maybe not
we'll
full,
just run
certainly
there.
not full time.
We'll have a room just dedicated to whoever's doing the night shift.
In the tavern, is there any halfling girls at all? 'Cause I feel like-
Yeah, Danny.
No, apart from Danny. Apart from Danny.
I offered you a fuck earlier.
Yeah, and I
was
said
kidding,
yes,
I
and you
was
said
kidding, I was
no.
kidding.
Not a minute.
Oh.
Well, away fancying a halfling.
Yeah.
You can always try to kill me, we can see where that goes.
Alright then.
What, after last week?
I know, I said we can see where it goes.
Belle does need to go see Vanderbilt at some point, but...
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna try
Never
it.
mind, it's still kind of like lunchtime,
Oh,
the
okay,
midday point.
okay.
It's not evening
Okay.
anywhere near yet. And most people who come in here might be in here on that cheeky lunch break from whether they might be working or doing kind of things. And some people are just here just trying to relax and just blow off that kind of middle of the week steam, as it were. Kind of
Well,
thing.
I'll finish my meat and go back to the bar, get myself a meat and a bottle of wine for Denise.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so what else happened? Belle's actually gone off and see Mandarin.
Yep.
Alright. So I'll put the
Blake,
bottle.
what are you doing at the minute?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got plans, but they can carry on.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Alright.
I'll be with you in a bit.
Oh no.
Well.
You
What-
and plans.
What plans are these?
Well,
No,
say it out loud.
Oh.
you can continue.
Please carry on with your team.
Action!
Carry on with your character development.
So we're going to focus on this bit.
I'll
Action!
I'll put my bottle down.
Yeah.
Well, what? Put you next to Denise. I'll put it. So, Danny, are you happy about the new bottle?
Gonna have a sniff of it first, yeah, right.
It's
Have a sip.
fine. It's not poisoned or anything.
It's not like you can point, I'm just checking the vintage.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, I'm very happy. It's gonna be. I'm looking forward to getting down there and having a look.
How's Grendel?
You're good, you miss me.
Good.
She and Tarleton seem to be getting on.
Ah, that's good. So was Tarzan the cat of the weird bard that you killed, or?
Yeah?
Okay. I'm just asking some questions, you know, try to be friendly and all that.
Anything I can help you with? Laura and Iron Shield?
Yeah, my beard.
Get on my dick. I want to show you my rod of lordly might.
Get my dwarven sword.
Tinkering hammer. Little tinker's tool.
I need a sheath for my sword.
Hi Dad, what's wrong with you?
You look like you see a ghost.
You've gone bright red.
Coffee.
I have to tell you, I love you.
I'm married to a woman.
I didn't drink.
I'm here.
Sorry, we'll stop.
Okay.
Do a fuck.
Whoa! That was worse than anything we said. Hang on, I really wanted to clarify what you're saying. Me. I mean me.
Come on.
Excuse me?
With triple disadvantage.
Thankfully,
Give him advantage, it was so good. Just give him an advantage.
Daddy's
yeah, roll
completely off guard.
persuasion with advantage.
With a disadvantage.
With
Advantage,
Okay.
completely off guard.
17. 17. 17 plus 2, that's 19.
No. Kevin spoiled that Spring probably heard that, and at that exact instant, the flip suddenly goes.
That was just pausing as she walked out the door, I'm like.
I look up to
Things
myself.
out. Everyone else. Only you guys are gonna be reacting to that. Everyone else is reacting to the sudden blue. So I'm like,
I'm sorry, okay, hang on.
you carry on, just trying to concentrate on playing and listening to this conversation.
Bella just stops by the door and just leans there now, like, I'm curious to know the outcome.
So what does his 19 mean? Do I have to roll something?
I found it. I don't know.
Thank you!
Am I gonna react? No?
It's taken you so off guard that you were kind of weirdly smitten and slightly aroused by the situation.
Pregnancy hormones.
She wouldn't know that at all, even in the slightest. She wouldn't know that's probably the pregnant hormones that kicking that in at that point, and you kind of suddenly realize that.
I had no dick for a while.
Yeah, you actually kind of start twitching your legs together. It's like.
Sorry, I didn't fuck you before we left. We were all kind of in a rush to get home.
Oh yeah, right.
I don't think I suffered, so yeah.
Pretty abrupt.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, and?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay!
Everybody party poppers.
Congratulations! You're fucking my life!
Oh, the title of the episode.
Yes, that needs to be it.
You're fucking my wife!
No, I think the title's gonna be A Social Endeavor.
I'm going along with it because I'm like, I don't know if he's really for real or if he's gonna like try and trick me, so I'm along for the ride.
Why should we go upstairs then?
It's like, I mean, I'm in
really
an open
why.
relationship, but...
Yeah, well, I'm bringing my meat, so.
Okay.
Just propose.
Isn't this the same day?
So,
Nice to know what I asked
So,
you!
in a state of pure shock, and just like pure shock, anticipation, and it's like, okay, the two of you.
I still don't know if he's trying to kill me, but I'm along for the
The two of you
ride.
head upstairs.
Spring starts playing a love song.
Yep, okay. Like, you're just kind of sitting there, it's like,
Back to the pamphlet.
and Lisabel, you're just in total shock of it that you physically can't move for a minute. You're stuck at the door. And it takes about 5 minutes to get upstairs, and then it's like, I better get in. You better get out before whatever happens.
I'm going!
At that point, as you guys are walking through, Ophelia, Alejandra, Nalraz, and Rain are just watching the four of you, all with the same dumbfounded shock look, right? And Rain, especially, the two of you pass, and Rain's like, who's going first up the stairs?
Me.
You're going first, right?
Yeah.
So, as you're kind of walking past, Rain's kind of dumbfounded look, and a slight smirk hits her face as you walk past, as you suddenly feel like pretty much an enhancement spell being cast upon you.
They've been shipping this.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. No. She's just a chaotic person. She's just like enjoys the sense of just like watching things happen in their own weird way. And she'll only add a chaos if she knows she can get away with it. And she knows that neither of you are magic sensitive.
Performance checks.
Yes.
It's a good thing I'm already pregnant, because I was
Yeah,
pregnant with your baby that
both
long.
of you need to make performance checks that need to advantage.
I'll let you roll first, because somebody you should. Oh no, it's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit,
oh,
we're
he's
definitely
nervous.
not getting
He's
into the
nervous.
Marauders.
Nervous in the service,
You
yeah.
can make that in cab, then you can get into the Marauders.
Considering that, can we make this a strength-based check for him, so he's just like plowing over the bed?
So it'll be your strength modifier.
Hang on.
15.
15.
Oh yeah,
You match!
So
Giving as good as you get.
you both are beyondly pleasantly surprised at how well each other fits. No, I'm not going into details, so fuck off. But you both kind of you're both kind of lying there in the post coitus kind of cuddle, and you're both just smiling, and the slow realization that
I feel
that happened, but neither of you are really upset about it, but at the same time you're just like, oh right.
I love Hannah's face at the moment.
It's
You
right.
just don't know why!
It's right, when you two do it, you both get advantage. On the performance check.
What just...
Because that's the power of love.
It's like,
Oh, that had it.
So,
Can I go see Andrew?
I'm kind of torn about the fact that Spring doesn't currently have the Scryable.
Either did I.
I'm hoping it's up there.
It wasn't bad. That's very. Hi.
Hi. Right.
So within a year of meeting each other, and the way you guys met with him trying to flirt and screw you at first night and failing, and then join each other as just weird comrades to everything you've gone through. But finally, this particular moment, the campaign ended up.
I'm not sure how I feel.
That's what the campaign was. The entire campaign was just trying to get you to sleep together. That's it. It's done.
Until next.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Danny knows how to feel about this either.
I'm just.
Your bluntness took her off guard.
The fact that you proposed to me that morning and then slept behind.
Oh, chaotic romance.
And Lancer's missing all this.
They can watch it
YouTube.
You can watch it, yeah. So you got on your walk to Vandrin's kind of office area, your mind's just racing like you're a mixture of it's a mixture of semi-upset because it's Heimdall, but at the same time it's like they're actually getting along though.
I'm like, on one hand, I'm happy they're getting along, but he's fucking her.
And
He's
before
fucking my fiance.
so this cycle keeps going over and over again, and next thing you know, you're at the door of the van drops like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I need to talk to him.
You just gonna tell Roger, I don't know how to feel. They're getting along, but they're fucking.
So I just knocked the door.
Come in.
Spring's just taking the 7 points of psychic damage from witnessing that.
I just like gingerly opens the door and like, hey, Vandrin.
Ah,
We're back.
Isabel. Just you?
Oh, we're all back.
Well,
I'm at right here.
Oh yeah, just me.
Alright. You guys can come. How you guys are doing? I mean.
Well, Heimdall and Daddy are getting along.
Yeah, that's great. I thought
They're
that was
fucking.
you just know they were fucking.
So, on a list of things that I need to know, that's not on that list. I don't know why I need to know.
That's not on my list either, but it happens.
Okay. You come here, you've obviously come here for a reason. You don't usually come here for any other thing than that. So, why have you come to see me?
So, have you got any wine right now? I need to clean my neck.
Pour it in your eyes.
You just hear like a drawer opening, like the rustling of bottles, and he puts a bottle on his head. Find this from your country.
Okay, breathe. Right, okay. I was just getting back into his own then. You ruined it.
Just like our marriage.
Anyway.
I can just see these two lying in bed next to each other with cigarettes. What the fuck?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I came here because obviously you knew we left Kingston to go back to Cloverdrift.
Because your brother and...
Yeah, well, he's fine. He's found.
That's good.
He has a lot of information on the Order of Chaos. We're currently questioning him and keeping him on guard and observation. I will let you know as soon as I know.
Thank you.
Although Lucy's is dead. There's no easy way of telling you that.
Fuck off.
He got so serious and I looked at you.
I'm just in shell shock.
Cecil is now king of Cloverdrift. When we went back to see Cullen, we've also saved Bardoon because there was a vampire lord called Baron Endevour. Yeah, okay.
He's more upset about it than you were.
I'm like,
Ecclesia has changed over the last 100 years,
you're telling me.
but I did consider my friend. And actually, at this point, you do notice a slight tear kind of
He's genuinely
I
more
want
upset than
to
you.
hug him.
I wouldn't.
Can I give you a hug, Sandra? Oh, okay.
Cecil's not military trained at all, is he?
No, which is why he is going to need a lot of help. He's good with trade deals, but military side, he's got no help.
I got someone I can send over.
If he
Another
could.
wood elf from your country as well, so we'll know enough about tactics, especially in the forest there to help.
Obviously, he's got the Knights of Megon
Yeah.
visiting every so often, but that's not going to help him in the long run.
You need someone permanent there who's going to advise him properly.
Yes.
Well, dude, that's good to hear that. Whatever was going on, that signs we had from them was uncomforting, to say the least.
But they are doing well. The tree is coming back to life. The rightful ruler is in charge now.
Hey, Mick. Samick is Baron Endevour. It was Haymick. Andil Haymick.
Oh, right. I was just like, no, that's not the first name I know.
Haymick is last, yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, he's in charge now.
That's good to hear.
They have, Goliath's helping them.
I assume from the herd of your friend, Fleek.
Like,
He's a freak.
he's a freak.
His beard. He's brown.
He also remembers his heritage now.
So lots happened over you in the few weeks you've been away then.
Yeah. Your house.
Well, I'd like to welcome you all back to Jason and hope, you know how rough it can be in the city.
Yes. I see the city's fared well since we left.
Yeah, well, we had a few working ambushes and invasions.
I heard you were on the battlefield as well.
I got tired of being stuck behind this desk. Needed to stretch my arms and, he kind of points over this two scimitars hanging on the wall. They needed a good, excuse to be used again.
Maybe to taste the blood again.
Pretty much. It was fun. And we haven't had any for a good week and a half, I think, now, so.
Okay, well, you know we're on hand if you need us.
Of course.
We're still at,
I'm sure now, you guys are gonna have a bit of time just to rest and relax and just.
well, we have a business set up now.
True. Whatever you do with that little lots of land, that building that now has helped build.
We left it.
Tried to ask him what he was doing with it, but he wouldn't tell me.
Just
Been
what we
my
wanted.
best friend for well over 1,000 years, and he can't even tell me.
All it is gonna be a brothel, it's gonna be garden top to grow our own vegetables. It's fine.
With your friend the captain, I feel like there's something else that's gonna happen.
Well, actually, Captain is not coming back for a while. There's been some problems on the ship. He's been needed there more.
Well, not saying I'm glad of that situation.
He will be popping back every now and again, but it's not gonna be as often.
It's just nice to not have, albeit as Captain Vonti as a friend, pirates consistently roaming the city.
We may have the odd ship come through. Usually, what might be a message from the captain. We don't know. But
Well, anyways, enjoy your time, and if I can need you, I'm sure I can find a way to send you all messages.
oh yes, if we're not at brothel, we'll be with Naz.
Yeah.
No, Naz.
Now.
Not Naz. Naz.
Now. Even if it's just that short name for now.
No, I'm cool with Naz. I'm the old one out. I call him Naz now.
Now you go here.
We all have our own nickname for him. There you go.
Yeah.
Like, have we ever respected anyone's name? Like, you give us a nice, like, fancy name, I'm like, oh, Theo, Andy. It's just, got it.
Alright, it's called Beavis.
Vandriel Rex.
Right, Theo.
See?
You haven't done one for Malorn yet, so I'm happy.
We'll get there. Molly.
Horny Ronnie. Horny Ronnie. That's going to be his name now.
The whole spectrum.
Well, apparently Danny isn't recording anymore.
So you kind of leave off from Hendren's, head back around to the the dragon's demon. And as you kind of get there, you just kind of suddenly remember, like,
Oh shit,
oh yeah. And as you kind of walk in, they're both kind of uncomfortably at that point coming back down the stairs, both kind of heading right to the bar. And
Yeah.
Judging.
Belle just goes
I
over
just
to
like
the
more
corner.
covered than normal. Like, I've got
you go
a
back
around me.
to the corner
I'll
that
go back to the B corner.
Yep. Flay's kind of sitting there reading his whatever he's reading at the
Yeah.
minute.
How long
Right.
were they up there?
About 2 minutes.
I think gone longer than that. They might have put it leaving.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Okay.
How was your meeting?
That was good. I made Vander cry.
Why? Not very nice.
I told her about my dad.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. It was tears of sadness. Oh my god, I just got on there beating him up. He's crying.
I was worried for a second.
I don't think I could beat Vander up. I think I'd be beaten.
I go over and sit next to Belle.
Over to Daddy.
Belle gets up and walks away. She can't be dealing with this right now.
Yeah, you gotta sit down next to Belle, just goes over, hops over the table,
Belle.
and runs over to the next
Right now, here's Spring's voice in his head going, no, bad idea, no. Just the 25 words worth of no, and then recast. No, do not, no. Listen to me, Heimdall, bad idea. You just built the bridge, you're going to burn everything and the tunnel around it. No. Stop. Walk away.
And you're not going to listen to a single one of them, though, so
You sat there, Belle's straight up, you're like, Blake's just kind of sitting there like that.
If you turn around, you see Spring looking really fucking panicked on the stage.
Take one of these.
Wait. Burning question. Your room or ours?
Fine.
Okay. Belle can go to her room and lock us up.
Could I have a quick word?
You see Belle runs up the stairs, and you loudly.
It's a cantrip, I can do it as much as I want.
You hear that, you just see Belle run up the stairs, and loudly you hear a plunge the lock.
What is in your life?
I'm at the connecting door.
And the connection.
No, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
And you just stand over
I'm
there,
just gonna
hand
hand
up
you
both
the
door,
light, you look like
firebolt
you
ready.
right
Right.
Daddy.
Now, Belle.
I go to Spring.
He's on stage still.
Huh?
He's still on stage.
I just handed him
Spring's having a little break. He's been playing for a long time and he's just seen all this happen. So the heart breaks up, you can't really get the lips pursed around the mouth hole at the moment, you know, it's gone a bit long.
Got a problem I had 10 minutes ago.
There'll be a short intermission, and he hasn't had lunch yet.
If I need to eat.
Yeah, it is getting
That's not ready to grow up, sorry.
Hi.
So, good. Yes?
Yeah.
Splendid.
Yeah. I think we both needed that.
I think you did, yes, or something, but that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am feeling a bit guilty about Belle though.
You didn't think about that before you went, you want some fuck?
You didn't say no either.
You want to
Mira, mi ropa en país
I mean, she's
No, special 2 copper.
That's the one you avoid.
That's the one with herpes.
Yeah.
Well,
We're just going to drag you down the alleyway, mug you and take everything.
Yes.
I'd be worried about herpes.
I enjoyed it. I think you needed it off my chest.
Something definitely came off your I need a drink.
I'm not going to ask that question.
No. You get some drink.
Why don't you get the lady a drink after that?
Actually, that's a good idea. Okay.
No, don't make it weird. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay, yes. I need a drink and I need some food.
Question. Have I fucked up with golden balls?
Fuck's sake, Gordon Marauder.
I'm honestly
I mean-
confused by their marriage, which isn't a marriage, but they like let each other play around.
Yeah.
And I don't really know entirely how Belle feels about you at the moment.
anyway, and they kind of proposed.
Well,
this
I thought me
morning,
and Belle,
and
I thought me and Belle were cool, but
I just proposed this morning. You're like, I'm gonna go seduce that shit.
yeah, it's very complicated, and I have a small brain.
I'm happy with our open relationship, but when she's just proposed me that morning.
I didn't plan it.
but you both open up.
But when she's just proposed to me,
Expectations, man.
Why have you got the
and you
cards
just
out?
seduced
Sorry.
my.
Okay. you should use one of them.
Yeah, when we need to.
Okay.
I'm just seriously, let Belle come and talk to you.
Right. That's a good plan.
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
is.
let them talk. They need to talk it out first. Okay? And then
Wait, where's Ambrose? Ambrose downstairs then.
puts you
Yeah, Ambrose is kind of hanging out with us, like.
puts your need to have this conversation so far aside you can't even see it anymore. Okay?
Belle sends a message to Ambrose to come to the window of her bedroom. So I'll let him in there.
Ambrose just kind of gets up from the table, it's like, glance at you, and flies out.
Let's spend, I just give him cuddles. I'm like, I need you. When you cuddles.
Yeah, Danny, why don't you send Talisa upstairs too?
Well, Taliesin, you want to go up there and see if she'll let you in?
Allison's with Grendel.
Oh,
Stable
okay.
kids.
Still stuck with the Grendel.
I'm gonna go find them.
Huh?
Okay.
Hey.
Alright.
Yeah, it's no Grendel.
Yeah. She's pretty cool, isn't she?
Yeah. Doesn't mind when I kind of pat her out.
Well, I'm glad you're
Go
getting
give me that
along.
massage.
Can I ask you a favor, Taliesin?
Yeah.
Can you go upstairs and see if Belle will let you in?
I can do. What happened?
I didn't expect that to happen.
Oh god!
That's a metaphor for the situation as well, perfect!
That's exactly what fucking happened.
I had to tell you from last
I'm down
week.
made Danny
I'm
pee, that's what
down.
happened.
I'm just sex on it.
Oh.
Oh, the smell!
It does not.
Woo!
Oh, doesn't it? I'm very sorry.
It's got a mouthful of steak. Oh!
Code red.
Always the one, I know, I get it.
It's fine. Oh.
Smell my hair. Smell my hair.
Lovely.
It smells better than that. Anyway.
So, yeah, some shit went down, and I have no idea really what happened. I'm still processing it myself, really. Can you just make sure she's okay? Because I don't think she's happy.
Yeah, of course, no problem. You know, I'm just like, hi Grendel. He just kind of pops up and starts kind of wandering around. Comes over. Is she alright? Oh, right.
I'll see if we can have some chicken for dinner.
And just,
That's about that back out again.
yeah, in a little bit you just hear like scratching.
So unlocks the door and just peeks out to make sure Danny's not with him. Come on. Then looks door again.
I'm gonna go back in for a drink and avoid the cloud of stench.
Oh,
That's cool.
it's not that bad.
So, well, all that is happening. Flake, what have you been up to?
Well, in between reading my pamphlets, I've been, I got the old pestle and mortar back out again.
Oh,
Face.
yes.
I think we fucked things up enough for one day.
Nope.
No.
Not today,
And,
Jason.
I've just been making a concoction I think that's going to sort of knock me out for a bit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna work on the dick.
No more
potion.
dreams.
And yeah.
Okay, roll an alchemy check. I think I gave you an alchemy check, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice, very tasty one.
Yeah.
So that would be a 25.
Wow. So you kind of ground up some kind of random ingredients you think that kind of have some effect on you for drinking and otherwise purposes. And
Yeah.
things like that. You push them all together, pour a little bit of water into it, mix them all up together, and you're looking at this kind of weird palish green yet very dark green at the same time.
Yeah.
You can't figure out how it is, it just kind of like blends around. You smell it, and you take out one whiff of it, and you feel immediately drunk.
Okay, I chug it.
Make a Constitution save.
Well, what if I don't want to make a Constitution?
Yeah, what do you want to tell me?
Get back here.
No!
That's 18.
18.
Yeah.
You managed to stay conscious. At the minute.
Okay.
But you're that moment just before blackout drunk.
Excellent. This is what I want. This is what I want.
It's his happy place.
I'm trying to now I want to talk to the green leafy lady in my head.
Yeah, so you're kind of just standing there.
I'm just.
Bear in mind, during this time, as is when them two have gone upstairs, Lisa's gone off and come back,
Yeah.
and then Ambrose has looked at you, nodded at you, and flew off.
Yeah. Now I'm by myself.
Yeah, and you've been like.
I'm seeing colours that have not been invented yet.
Colours not been invented. You're seeing colours that never even been imagined
Yes.
by the most wild imaginators in the world.
Yes, that's what I'm aiming for.
It's like someone who's never seen orange.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. So yeah, have I reached contact with Leafy Lady in my head?
Yeah.
Make a Constitution check this time, actually.
Constitution. Right.
Yeah.
Let's check. Is a 15.
15. You're past that teetering point, and you're kind of going into full blackout, but not
Yeah.
the way you'd expect of normal blackouts to be.
Yeah.
You've gone. Woo!
I've gone to blackout and I've gone through colours.
You kind of calm down. I need you to drop your HP to 0.
Okay.
You're unconscious.
Sick. This is the first time I've ever been knocked out.
I didn't know it was possible for your character.
No.
Oh, they didn't reset stuff last time. I'll get rid of those. Fuck it.
How is this like humanly possible?
What?
Oh wait, you're Goliath. It's not
Yeah.
humanly possible.
In this unconscious state, in your weird sense of your mind's eye, suddenly vision, this kind of green foliage, yep, appears out of nowhere around you. You're kind of suspended in space for a moment, and then
Some
you feel the
green
ground.
shrubbery.
Trees, bushes, all different kinds, some you've not even seen before, kind of just all around you. And you're enclosed like in a small little kind of grove area. After a moment, two of the trees just open up, and that woman you kind of saw comes through.
Success!
No fucking tree.
Oh, Flake, you didn't have to nearly kill yourself to come see me.
I wasn't planning on that. Am I dead? Have I died?
Well,
Am
you're
I
not
fucked this
dead,
up?
but you're, well, it's not looking good.
Hopefully they get the defib out.
Kind of.
You want the D? Well, the
D.
Heimdall is offering the D willy-nilly
So-
to people today.
The presence about her makes it feel like she's
Yeah.
much, much taller, much bigger than you physically are.
Yeah.
As she kind of walks up close to you, she kind of just, her body just shrinks down quite a bit. Her head barely even hits to where your actual chin is. You actually kind of now notice, and you kind of feeling yourself, mushrooms aren't there.
Your
Your
name?
mossy beard is a lot shorter and more refined. And as you kind of put your hand to your head, you feel moss. Not weirdly
You've
enough,
turned
in a
into
weird
a distinguished
giant,
man.
a weird giant afro.
You're Bob Ross now.
You look, you
I
kind of
am.
look down. She kind of places her hands onto your chest, and it's not like the robe or bare chest. You're in plate armor. You look down. You're still wearing sandals,
Of course.
but you're kind of in plate armor, and like,
With socks?
be my champion, Frank. And she pushes you,
She's trying
and
to
you jolt awake, back in the tavern, back to full HP.
She wants some fuck.
She went to
She wants some fuck.
No, we only wear it once and never again.
You feel around, and your mushrooms are there. Your moss beard is at its full length as what it was.
Oh god, I had a terrible dream.
And only and them
guess
three
that's
are probably
the
close
way.
enough to.
Maybe just
Yeah, you shake awake.
Jacob.
And it's quite a few hours later, actually. It's now kind of early, onto early evening.
No one noticed that you
No,
saw
I'm died dead on the floor.
Yeah.
They're probably just staying away because of the stench.
Yeah. You kind of notice that the tavern's kind of gotten full. Flake's gone back up on stage playing his flute.
Spring!
Spring's,
I thought Flake just shook awake.
yeah. Spring's gone back on stage playing his flute again.
Hello, my name is Spring.
And if I've got a Sharpie, we can write it on full bits.
Just tattoo on.
Yeah.
Oh, Very careless.
Okay, this time.
Yeah. Spring's gone back on stage playing the flute. Isabel's not come back down.
Do I have a hangover now?
yeah, make a con check.
That's 11.
Your head hurts.
Yeah.
Your head
Sure of my mistake and also probably hitting my head on the wall as I pass now. Oh.
You gotta wake up and you kind of look up from your flute playing and look over at Flake.
Oh, I had this.
Even worse. Just see if it knocks the headache out.
Just falls out here.
Yeah, it feels
Like a
like
tiny
it feels a
one.
little bit better.
Oh, I feel a bit fuzzy, but not like head fuzzy, as in like mossy fuzzy. Okay, I'm good. Mushrooms are still here.
I think he got high on his own
You're
supply.
immune to it, so.
Yeah. Oh, that was interesting. Seen some things, man. I need to find me a monastery.
You know where one is.
I need to go see the Lord as well.
Why?
Just need to buy some stuff.
What kind
Use
of
stuff. Get a
Personal
credit card
stuff.
out.
Yep.
He doesn't sell condoms, dude.
I don't make it in my size, darling.
That's very fair.
They haven't haven't worked out how to take the rub out of the sheep yet.
Oh, no.
With
So
that,
she's socked now.
so that as the night kind of begins, drinking starts.
Okay,
Midweek party. Midweek party of you guys kind of coming back to Cape and kind of being sent to familiar places. That is where we will end for this evening. And pick this up again next week with what will be a year gap, pretty much. The
Oh
party.
no,
in
did
May.
we break up in that year?
So in the
No,
so
the
in
breakup
May
is-
next week there'll be a year gaps as the year will kind of go on. There's nothing kind of party day, so the
Oh, yeah.
party's gonna have
You're
like
gonna
stories and
fucking
everything.
run, that's what you're gonna do. You're
Just
gonna...
for flavour, dexterity-based performance check for the night with the two elven sisters. 24.
Both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, both of them.
Are they pregnant? Roll for it, it's gonna be a year gap.
Roll for it.
There could be some weird crossbreed things.
Oh yeah.
I wanna know if we've got any little aunts and nieces and nephews coming.
Nope. Triplets.
Oh,
Both.
no, furry babies.
Wait, next week's gonna be interesting.
That's the first time you've fucked anything in this campaign.
Yep.
How's it feel?
It's been 2 years, spring. Spring's not you to do.
So that's gonna be very interesting for me.
What's this? What?
So next week I can't attend because Josh's down and we've got a lot of stuff to sort out.
Ooh.
Why? Ooh.
Have we broken up?
No, because you've got like a year gap there, so.
I know.
So you have to like email it, FaceTime it.
No, I could be off on a mission.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Magic
off
quest.
getting a divorce counsellor.
No, I'm off for therapy.
Yeah.
After a year.
Yes.
Things will happen over the course of the year as war will escalate and things like that. And I'll see each of these guys and have like things they're probably gonna go off and want to do, as well as some unique surprises coming away as well.
Oh
So,
god.
Yeah, you can birth. Duh.
Yeah. Oh, that's surprise. not so much of a surprise anymore.
Well, maybe
Oh.
just what it is when it comes out will be the surprise.
Oh, what is
Don't
this?
actually
Serious?
know.
Alright then everyone, thank you so much for joining us for these episodes this week. We hope to see you all again coming back soon. We hope you enjoyed the rest of our episodes and enjoyed us thus far throughout this weird ass campaign we're doing. Anyways, please like, share, subscribe, all the usual jazz and everything for all of our YouTubes, Castbox, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and eventually Twitter as well. And things like that.
We need to.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked to her out.
And other things kind of in the works out for the future of what this page, what the 6 of us now are going to go on board to want to do, hope to do, try to do, and hope we don't fail miserably. But hey, we're going to people.
Yeah.
That's life.
Just remember, you are important. Always look out for yourself. Always take your days for yourself when needed.
Asking for help is not weakness.
Yeah. And everyone remember, ain't nothing wrong with being a geek. There's nothing wrong with D&D. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Peace.